Hello everybody, Floppy Hat Photos here again for another little installation, and today's install is going to be how to install a roof vent into the roof of a Econoline E350 one-ton van. So it's going to be a kind of an interesting thing. I've never done anything like this at all before, so if I can do it, pretty much anybody else should be able to do it too. So this is the upper bubble. It's got an inside skirt that's going to go inside to cover up around the plastic. And then basically this is just going to have your outside lip, lots of screws. I'm not sure if using screws or bolts yet, but I'll figure it out when it gets there. Most likely some sheet metal screws to hold it down. Lots and lots of silicone is my plan to seal it down. So I'm going to have an ugly lip up top, but oh well, we'll see what happens. I might even install it from inside. I don't know what I'm doing yet exactly. So as I go, I'll figure it all out. So it's 12-volt fan with a vent with a fan in it. So it's going to be a little different than some. This one did not come with a install template. So I'm going to use the inside tray, which isn't quite right. But I figure if I go out about a ½ inch overall, so 1/4 inch all sides, cut that out, and then we'll go from there. So anyway, that's all I got for now. I'll be back shortly. Hello everybody, Floppy Hat Photos back here for part 2 of my roof vent install in my 1-ton Ford E350 van here, and trying to figure out where I want to put it. I think this is where I'm going to go with. So I'm going to go ahead and mark it out real quick with my marker, which I've already done, which I used a silver marker hoping to show up here on the reddish paint, whatever you want to call it. And basically this thing, I don't think it even came with a template, so I'm kind of using the internal shield as a template, and this is just what's going to go inside and mount up to kind of cover up inside the look. The reason it's, I don't know if you guys can really tell here or not, it's set way off to the right hand side, and the reason it's offset to the right is because if you look up inside here, I have, hopefully my power source is going to come off my light switch there, but down the whole center ridge is my air conditioning system. So then it runs this way also on the side, so I decided to mount it right up here on the right is my plan. So we'll see what happens and we'll go from there. I'll be back shortly. Well, this part right here is definitely the scariest part of this whole process, is when I'm getting ready to start drilling this hole into the top of this van, knowing that I'm basically setting myself up for a point of no return of chopping this hole in this thing. So now I've got to get this thing figured out. At this point, it's pretty much all or nothing. So I go ahead, had to switch the drill to the higher speed. I'm usually drilling through wood, so I turned it on high speed to drill through the metal. Then I got the hole through. Actually, there's a hole in the bottom, came through the headliner, so I knew where I was at down there, which worked out good. Switched my bigger bit here, came back in, drilled it out, and I'll be back with the rest of this. And thank you for watching. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Get out there, chop a hole in something. Worst case scenario, you'll have to hire somebody to fix it. So best of luck.